Hey, all you Reds fans out there, this is Nate with the United Zone, and we're coming to you January 1st, 2016. Happy New Year to you wherever you're at. Hopefully, you're safe. Hopefully, you had a great New Year's Eve, um, and hopefully, we're ready for tomorrow's match against Swansea at home. We've actually played Swansea fairly even. Granted, over the last 5 times that we've played Swansea, we've lost 4. One of those was an FA Cup match. But out of our last 5 matches against Swansea, we've lost 4 of them. And so Swansea have had our number, especially Van Gaal. He has yet to beat them. And it's all been 2-1 scores over the 3 matches. So this is his 4th match against Swansea, and it's at home. Now, obviously, Monk is not at Swansea anymore, and I think he might have been a huge problem as to what was going on. He just seemed to have Van Gaal's number, and United seemed to always get a goal and then give up 2 and lose. That was just how we did our matches against Swansea. But with so much on the line for Van Gaal this weekend, needing a win, needing a good performance, needing some goals, there's so much on the line. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like last season when we kind of went up against Tottenham, Liverpool, City, where we just kind of suddenly started playing really well out of nowhere. And so this would be the time. We've had a horrendous December. As Van Gaal said in his press conference yesterday, that without December, we've had a good year. That is a complete joke. We've had a really poor year. This is not a year to think that we've done great things. We did get back into the Champions League, obviously, but we're out of it just as quick as we got into it. And so it's been a tough December, but 2015 is behind us, and we're moving into 2016, and our first match is January 2nd at home against Swansea. Now, Swansea obviously have Gomez, and they have Ayew, and those 2 guys scored the goals last time against us. Sergio Romero was in goal, and no words. I mean, what a display, right? Again, by Sergio Romero against Swansea at the beginning of the season, losing 2-1. So hopefully tomorrow we can go out, we can get 3 points, we can get a win. United are falling. We're just not doing much right now. Granted, we did draw against Chelsea. Apparently, the performance was just earth-shattering. I thought it was a good performance. I thought we had a good sustained pressure for about the first 20, 25 minutes. And then we looked like the normal United kind of from there on out, especially in the second half. So not much change for me, save for the fact that United did press. We did show some good things, and now we move forward. So right now, Swansea sit in 17th in the Premier League on 19 points. They're 1 point behind our last opponents, Chelsea. And so Swansea, we're having a tough go over it for the last couple of months, and Swansea made a change, and so Monk has left. And now they really could use a win themselves. They're going to be fighting relegation as they are right now, and they could use a win. I think they're going to come in high on confidence. They've been beating us. They've had our number. I don't think they're at all afraid of what's going to happen when they travel to Old Trafford. And so tomorrow could be quite the interesting match when it comes to that. Van Gaal in his presser was he was pretty adamant that things are going fine, that, yeah, he's under a lot of pressure. He's had bad spells before. He even praised the fans just for how great they were, because in all the bad spells he's had as a manager, the fans are still applauding the players. They're still standing behind him. And so a lot of credit he's trying to give to the fans for that. So I like the way that he interacts with the fans. I appreciate how he goes out of his way to sign autographs, to really kind of interact with the fans. And I love seeing those videos of him talking to the fans afterwards, after the match at Old Trafford, getting those signatures, kind of interacting. That's pretty cool. And so a lot of props to the manager for doing that, and a lot of props to his squad for not quitting on him. Chelsea, you could see that the players had quit on Mourinho. They went out, and it was mutiny. They weren't going to play. I don't think I've ever seen that yet for Louis van Gaal. I don't think any of the players have said, you know what, we're not going to play. I think a lot of these players care too much about the badge. They care too much about the shirt. They know they play for Manchester United. They know they play in front of 75,000 plus when they're at Old Trafford. And so I think they understand just the depth and the brevity of what it means to be a Manchester United player. And I think they've played what Van Gaal has wanted them to play. They've passed it around. They've possessed the ball. They've tried to keep it away from the other team. And they've done that. And I just don't think Van Gaal has given them any freedom to go out and play. And so now that he's under so much pressure, I just don't see how he just suddenly flip-flops it and suddenly says, go ahead, do the opposite of everything I've taught you. Do the opposite of everything we've worked on, 2-3 training sessions each day, extended sessions when it was time. These players, in my opinion, are just exhausted, and not getting goals, not having any of their shots go in, I think is just beating down their confidence. So I'm looking for Louis van Gaal to try and turn things around just like everyone else. I don't think we want to see him fired. I'd love to see him turn it around, go on and win the Premier League this season. But if we're looking at the last 18 months as kind of a litmus test to what is possible for our team, I just don't see how that's going to happen. And now with 17th place Swansea coming in, they've won the last 3 matches against us, all at the same scoreline, 2-1. And we need a huge win tomorrow. We need to play really well. It needs to be a bright, adventurous, attacking football, and we need 3 points. So tomorrow's a huge match. I hope to see you guys out on Twitter. All of you guys heading to the match. Good luck. Be safe. Sing your hearts out. And let's go Manchester United. Let's get 3 points. I don't see how it's going to happen, in my opinion. Like I said, I see another 0-0, maybe a 1-1 on the cards. But just the way it's been going with Swansea, who knows? They could grab a winner. And if they do, I think the meltdown will continue. It seems to have quieted down now. No more rumors of Mourinho right now. It seems Simeone is the new rumor that he'll be the next Manchester United boss. But we're kind of floundering right now for wins and just points in general. So I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow with Swansea at home. 17th place, yeah, well, we played 18th place Norwich, and they beat us. I just don't see how we're going to beat Swansea. That's so frustrating to say. But do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I'd love to interact with you guys. Our account, follow us on Twitter, UTDZone, at UTDZone. And then obviously subscribe to our channel, like this video, leave a comment. And above all, we support Manchester United. So come on, you Reds.